Hello friends, and welcome back to Hey Hawk Beauty. I'm doing my second Halloween makeup look of this year, 2020, and I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for all of them, so let's just jump in. First, I'm gonna start off with a little bit of concealer. Did I say a little bit of concealer? I meant a lot of concealer for all these zits. Now I'm going in with some foundation. And now I'm gonna go in with some powder just to set my foundation. Now I'm going in with Amethyst Shadow Sense, and I'm going to completely do my whole lid of my eye, including my crease. I'm gonna set these two items to the side because I'm going to be coming back and using these just to blend my eyes whenever I get to that point. I'm actually gonna take the Amethyst and mix it with Deep Plum just because I want a little bit of a lighter purple than the Deep Plum, but I want darker than Amethyst. So this is just a skincare product that I'm just gonna use the lid to mix these two items. I'm going to use the back of my brush and just kind of mix them a little bit. I'm just going to use this and dot it in the corners of my eyes, the outer corners. I'm just gonna let this chill for a second. I know it looks completely crazy, but we're just in the beginning stages of this Halloween look with the eyes. So it looks all over the place. I'm well aware, but the end product is gonna look pretty decent for the most part. I'm actually gonna let this sit and dry a little bit because our shadow scents are cream to powder, so it does take a little bit of it to dry, especially when I'm constantly working on it. So I really do want this to completely dry, or else it's gonna, I'm gonna get like bald spots. I don't know what the proper word for that is, but I want this to dry a little bit and then I'll work on it again in a little bit. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and do my brows. So for my brows, I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix Green Shadow Sense with Mystic Moss Shadow Sense, because this one's more dark and this one's obviously more light, but I think I want a combination of these two to make it look the color that I'm looking for. And I'm gonna just be mixing these two items on the same lid, obviously not in the same spot as the purples. This actually turned out to be exactly the color that I wanted to use, so I'm excited about that. Now that we got the brows done, like I said, that is like the green I was definitely going for, so I'm excited about it. We're gonna move back to the eyes because I think that they're gonna be dry enough for me to kind of finish off what I was trying to do. So I'm just going back in with the brush that I used the Amethyst with. I'm not gonna add any more product on. I'm just going to like kind of like buff out what I did originally. On second thought, do you see where there's that like crease right there? That's what I was trying to prevent before, and I think that I did this when I was trying to let it dry. So I'm gonna have to add a little bit more product on that area just to make sure that that crease right there goes away. And it's an easy fix. Our products are super stackable, so it's easy to work with our shadow sense because it covered that right up. And I'm gonna go underneath of my eye to where I can get some purple underneath of there to make it kind of all look good together. I think I want to put some silver shimmer in the inner corners of my eyes and kind of blend it outwards a little bit, just to kind of make my eyes pop a little bit more. And I'm just going to take the product directly from my wand because this stuff is very pigmented and I'm afraid that I might mess up my purple. I'll have to re-fix it and I kind of don't want to, so. You can see that okay, now that I did that, I need to go back in with that fluffy brush that I just had and kind of blend this a little bit. And I think that looks decent enough. Now I'm gonna go in and do some eyeliner. And I always do a wing, and this is also gonna have a wing eyeliner look. I think I might make it a little bit more dramatic than what it is. This is actually kind of like what I would do on a daily basis, but I think I want more of it, but I'm gonna go in and do this eye real quick to see where we get. Yeah, that's more dramatic how I want to be going. I love whenever you have one eye look decent and then the other one doesn't, and then you try to fix it and that one doesn't look decent, and so on and so on and so on, and I feel like that's just what happens. So I'm gonna take the smudge brush and I'm gonna use the purple mix that I created and go under my eye more because I feel like it's not as dark as I want it to be. Okay, so it's as dark as I want, but now I need to obviously blend it because it looks wild right now. So I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and just kind of blend it out. You just blend it till you get it blended the way you're kind of wanting it, so. I think that looks decent enough. Like how I use the word decent. Now I'm gonna put on a coat of mascara and then we'll get to our lashes in a little bit. I think that looks okay enough for the first coat that I'm doing. I'm going to use red shadow sense for blush because I want it to kind of match what I'm gonna do with my lips. So I'm just taking a brush. You can see the red shadow sense compared to this side. There's nothing on there. I think that might be a little too red now, but I can go and fix that in a second. This actually isn't the brush that I really like for using this. I don't know why I even use this one, to be honest. I'm gonna use an actual blush brush right now. And it's too red for me right now, way too red. I do not like that at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and go back in with my foundation brush and just kind of tone it down a little bit. And that looks a lot better to me. I don't know if you guys can tell. Yeah, this is way more red than this side, so. And I hate when brushes leave fur. I always call it fur, I don't know why. It's hairs, brush hairs. I'm gonna go in with some bronze dust and kind of bronze up by my hairline just to give me a little bit more of a alive look. because winter is definitely coming and I like lost my tan, so I'm just gonna put a little bit just to like make us look a little more alive, I guess. Now I'm gonna highlight with some pearlizer. This is our regular pearlizer. I really like it for highlighting, it's really nice. Also, I think I've had this container since I first started like 3.5 years ago with SeneGence, and I still have this much left, so. I'm just actually gonna take leftovers on my finger and do it underneath of my brow, because you can do that if you want. I'm gonna go back in with my fluffy brush and just kind of brush that out a little bit. That looks decent enough. Since I'm doing this particular look, I want to just add a little bit more of the character to it. So we're going to, actually I think I'm gonna use eyeliner and do J did not turn out the way I wanted it to, but messy handwriting is important, right, for this look. And I also want to let's do probably the red first. I'm gonna use like a legit smudge brush for this, and we're gonna do the red shadow sense. Underneath, I think, is how we're gonna do this to begin with. I don't think I like it, but we'll fix it when we're done. I hate when you have something envisioned in your head and it does not go the way that it's supposed to, because that's what's happening right now. All right, we're gonna do that for a hot second, and we're going to see how we're gonna fix this. Okay, I'm going to take a eyeliner brush, and I'm going to be using Burgundy Shadow Sense just for like the darker part, but it might not look the way I'm wanting it to look, so. And it is not. Yeah, this is not looking the way I wanted it to at all, but we're gonna fix that somehow, some way. Yikes. Let's try a flatter brush, and we're going back in with the red shadow sense. I'm actually gonna go in with the actual brush, and I hope this is a good idea, not a bad idea. Honestly, that might have been a better idea because that makes it way more pigmented. Except this still doesn't really look the way I wanted it to. I just made this part way worse. Honestly, I kind of feel like y'all get the point on that whole thing. That is not how I wanted it to turn out. I feel like I just keep making it worse and worse. It doesn't look like the most horrible thing I've ever done in my entire life, so that's good. But it's definitely not even relatively close to the best. But we're gonna go with it for right now. And I'll see and decide if I want to change it. Okay, now I think we're gonna add some lashes. Maybe the lashes will make it look better. I'm not really sure. Gotta wait for these babies to get tacky. Okay, I'm gonna let those sit for a hot second, and then I'm going to put on more mascara to kind of bind them together. In the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and put on a lip, and today I'm using Ruby Red. I figured a bright red lipstick would really make this look completed, I guess. Just gonna put on some cream matte gloss just because I like it. The last thing I'm gonna do is just kind of bind my mascara with my lashes and put on a little bit of mascara on the bottom lashes. And this is gonna be our finished Joker look. I just realized after editing that video that I never created an ending, so thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.